My name is Paul Gagnon, and I'm the Lands and Water Supervisor for Long Point Region Conservation Authority. And I'm responsible for a lot of our extension services where we work with landowners to address things like nutrients and sediment, erosion in the watercourses, things like that. And I want to talk a little bit today about riparian buffers adjacent to agricultural fields. And this is particular a municipal drain. Now, best management practices not only improve water quality, but they address nutrient loading in the downstream watercourse and also erosion control. A lot of times they'll catch and filter nutrients like phosphorus and nitrogen and keeps it from getting in the watercourse and out to Lake Erie. Under the Great Lakes Water Quality Agreement, Annex 4, we work with our various partners to decrease nutrients that contribute to algae blooms in Lake Erie. Now, this particular project is a buffer project we established over 10 years ago on a tributary to South Creek in Norfolk County. Now, this particular buffer is about 5 meters wide, and we established it with a combination of prairie grasses, native prairie grasses that are deep rooting, and also some cool season grasses for overland flow. The prairie grasses, once we drilled them in and established them, they have deep root systems which reach down to the water table and intercepts nitrogen and phosphorus coming off the agricultural field before it meets the municipal drain. The cool season mix, it actually addresses overland flow. When your rainfall rate exceeds your infiltration rate, it forms more of a mat which catches that nutrients and sediment before it enters the watercourse. Now, these buffers basically, we try to establish as many as possible on the landscape because they do have a cumulative impact on phosphorus and nitrogen. And they also, the deep rooting qualities of them help to stabilize the banks and really work well with the municipal drainage department and their ability or their need to maintain these drains and have outlet.
I'm Greg Vermeersch, part of Van Meer Farms, an operation of small grains, basically in Tilsonburg, corn, soybeans, wheat, and rye generally. And we have the Alice program on a few smaller fields and perimeter buffer areas in the Norfolk area in general. For larger farm equipment, it just becomes too inconvenient to, unfold and fold, and the yields aren't there to make it worthwhile farming. So rather than just continually losing money on these properties, we looked at the Alice program as another option with some good environmental benefit to go along with it as well. So it was kind of a win-win for us. There's really, on our GPS mapping and farm perimeter, you're really not losing anything on the outside, 20, 30 feet anyway. So whether it's 14 or 7 feet, whatever it is, it doesn't affect the overall performance of the crop. But yet it has kind of like corridors and benefits and erosion control benefits. It's a good management tool, if you're trying to be as efficient as possible and look at your, the best return on your investment for your farmable acres and take your outside perimeter, out of it that you're not really making money on, and then doing something environmentally beneficial for it. I would talk badly about it, I'd promote it.